built on the site of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. They've alternated wins and losses over the first 3 weeks of the season. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewitt, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And here we go on EA Sports. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win. And he knows he's got to do more for his team.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 46.
That's another Baltimore first down.
Lamar back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
So we read, they'll hand off to Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Third down, 1 yard to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Another run for Henry. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. On fourth now, on comes Tyler Luke. Going to try this field goal for the Ravens. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. Distance is good, but not the accuracy. He just missed it left. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Go right side, caught by Fannin. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
At the 46.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First down from the 41.
First down.
Let's go now.
Another game to Judkins. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
At the Ravens 38-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Come on.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Grabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Judkins running between the tackles. And another small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled there by Mike Green.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here's Judkins on second down. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. His pass is complete to Zay Flowers. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This one right for Lamar. He loses the football. And the Browns pick it up. He cuts it toward the right sideline. There's a lot of space. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pull out in front further, 13-zip. All right, Brock, that was a design run. Those always opening up to some contact. It obviously popped the football free for 6. What do you do there as a QB?
Well, you work so hard on ball security, right? But it's usually within the pocket or when you're throwing it. You don't spend a lot of time on ball security outside the pocket. He's going to have to.
Revis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Ravens nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. The 30. He's at the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. On the return, here comes Rivers. Good work so far. He's got room. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throw left side, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
On the pistol, here's Junkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns grow their early lead to 13. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Makes the tackle. He's still going. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Setting him on the dive. No, that's not what the offense style about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. 1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Browns 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Another one for Judkins. And he's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker. I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And the downhill charge gets there and touches this one right at the 14. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar off the play fake. The left side caught by Andrews. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. It was Denzel Ward who brought that play to an end. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Running once more with Henry. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Down, they need 7.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And and that's good for a Ravens first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And the Browns get there and take him down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Here's Lamar. That's caught at the 4. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 1-score game before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now is Sanders. Escapes the pocket. Finds his man over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the ball. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Sanders setting the pass. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain to the 48. Nick Herbig making the play. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Here's Sanders now. He's got it over the middle. And this is going to get him right up near that first down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's incomplete left side. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Motion man left is Wester. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. Still going inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. To the air on first down, Sanders. He throws a bullet down the right side. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Ball on the right hash, the distance 43 yards. Nevis able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Pretty obvious right there. That field goal doesn't happen without the big strike before it. But you know what I love, Kate? I love the sense of urgency. Everybody on the same page. They needed that big play to put points on the board.
He stopped on the run back of the 27. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. So a field goal game at the half. Good run so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. On the return, here comes Rivers. He's going well so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. Sanders going to look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 38.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Over the middle, he's got Fanning. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Come on.
Zone read, this is Judkins. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
And this one does not go far.
Hold the stick.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that makes it 4th down. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet, as this is down at the 19-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Henry. And the power play up the gun results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Clyde Kroger is going to kick this one away. Takes it in at the 21. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 32.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by one of the league's best. Ravens going with a dime package now. 3rd down. Looking out of the gun. Sanders. Short pass brought in. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. The Browns are lined up to punt.
4th down. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
At the 9-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. They're driving him closer and closer, Brock. This play made behind the line. They're now back at the 6. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's full with a nice pickup. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will come from just inside his end zone. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 48-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. Ready, right?
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Caught by his running back, Jenkins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll go play action for Sanders. Throw right side, caught by Fannin. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
It's a gain of 5.
Let's go now.
Sanders back to throw. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready.
3rd and long for him here. A little of a screen pass for Judkins. No love. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal.
Harrison Davis on for the field goal.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
So after that make a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. And he's going to be pushed out near that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He gets to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That throw looking for LeJohntay Wester. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Baltimore first down.
Jackson keeping it himself. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. They're on it, that's intercepted. The rookie out of UCLA has it. At the 20. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings, and you can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. If you get 2, it's almost a certainty.
And he's got a man, complete. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6. But they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. And all the time to get prepped on that sideline to get out there to defend the 2-point play, they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
The Ravens and Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And that last pick 6 might just be the nail in the coffin of their hopes in this one, Brock, because that lead now stretches to 2 possessions.
Well, we get to see now how these guys react to this kind of adversity. Do they shake it off and be aggressive? Because we know they've got to score and score quickly.
Hey, middle.
This option play now on 2nd down. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Offense to the line fast.
28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Slot receivers headed left. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pressure coming, and he's taken down. The Browns got him. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens down by 12. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To throw. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Henry. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Making the call himself. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. So Reed, they'll hand off to Henry. Giving 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Watch, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd
Now to
down.
throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. The Browns go up by 19.
Ravens 21.
So the Browns come away with the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they